Hey everybody, how's it going today? Today I'm back now. Sorry about that. Um, Today we're just going to be going through our community. Our scholar community has spoken on who they think the group picks are going to be for the World Cup. So I want to share that with you guys. Just walk through here with walk through some of that engagement. Walk through our analytics, right, real quick, and just share that with everybody here. So we're gonna get started in a bit. Just getting ready, things ready. So again, the focal point of today's video is just to demonstrate how Skylark can be utilized to gain insight and analytics from community engagement. So as a part of our Skylark community, we have recently basically been celebrating the World Cup kicking off, and we wanted to see what the community thought about the analytics in terms of, in terms of the winners, right? Who are going to be the top uh, participants out of each group. So, um, out of each group. So yeah, today we're going to be walking through that, and um, we're going to be showing you guys as well. So yeah, let me just go ahead and share my screen. Okay, so we have two tabs open. Let's just go ahead and get logged in. Uh, okay, yeah. So I wasn't narrating. I was just doing some work and getting everything set up. So as I was mentioning that we wanted to do something fun with our community for the World Cup being kicked off this past weekend, and we wanted to see what our community thought the top two teams from each group were going to be to advance. So, in all Scholar spirit, we ran an activation to identify with our community, hey, who you guys think is going to advance? So we ran a poll quest, gave out a reward of extra bonus points, and we were now going to be able to see our community thinks is a winner. And the real point of this video is to show how this analytic engagement data insights from our platform, how these can help other communities do the same, right? If let's say you are a brand, a community, you want to publish what your community thinks to social media and share and celebrate that moment, which is this moment here of the World Cup picks, right? We can we can run activation, make it fun, identify what people want to, identify who people think are going to win, and then be able to share that back. And you have all of that in control, right? This is the power of building these type of quests and engagement, right, for your community. So let's go ahead and show you guys that. So I'm going to demonstrate this based upon the group picks that I mentioned, right? I'm going to demonstrate how we take those picks made from our Skylark community and transform them into content that we can then post on social media and continue to build more engagement, right? So let's go ahead and do that real quick. So I want to make updates to this, right? I want to be able to post our community picks and make sure I share my screen. Yes, I'm sharing my screen. I want to be able to post our community picks, right? First, I need to know what my community thinks, right? So let's go ahead in here. Let's go to the analytics dashboard. So we got our special analytics dashboard here, right? So we can go to that activation. Shout out to all the community members that have participated in things so far. So we want to look at the group picks here, right? We want to look at the insights from this. So loading up the activation analytics, we can now see here some of the top teams that our community thinks is going to respond. So we have Mexico here. Okay. So Mexico, I'm going to be jumping back and forth to update that graphic, right? So I just want to show you guys. But we have Mexico and South Africa. Well, sorry, yeah, Mexico and South Africa is the top two. Okay, so let's go back here and okay, cool. That was also my personal pick. So the fact that our community vibes with that is great. We're on the same page there. Let's keep going. So now, who does the community think is going to? Community says 12.5, right? Qatar. Okay. Qatar in, well, sorry, my bad. I can't read right now. Switzerland and Canada. Okay. Well, that was also my pick. That was also my pick as well. Hey, oh, actually, no, that was not my pick. I'm again. I said, can I read today? Switzerland and Canada. Okay, so we are actually using gold for first place. So Switzerland will stay there, and Canada will go here, and Switzerland will come down here. You know, that's their group B. All right, so let's go back. Group B, Switzerland and Canada. Okay, let's keep going. That's 74. Group C. The community says Brazil, Morocco. Okay. Brazil, Morocco. Okay, we're on the same page. Let's keep going. Group D. Community says USA and Paraguay. Paraguay, yeah. USA and Paraguay. That's the way I have it already. So let's keep going. E, we have Germany and Cote d'Ivoire, which is also known as Ivory Coast. And that is exactly my community. That's my pick as well. So, hey, like I said, my community, we vibe at Skylark over here. Uh, okay, Group F. Group F, we have Netherlands and Japan. Okay, I think that's also my pick, but I have Japan first. So let's switch up that order because they have Japan second. Okay, so I will switch that. What's up with my community thinking Japan's going to lose to the Netherlands? We'll have to see about that. Okay, so next up, they had Belgium and Egypt. Okay, I switched it around. I had Egypt, Belgium. I mean, I can see Belgium beating Egypt. I just want to be contrarian sometimes, so I can give that to them. Okay. Okay. In Group H, community says Spain and Uruguay. Spain and Uruguay, not Saudi Arabia. Okay. Well, I said Saudi Arabia, so I'll just shift that down there. So you see how this is interesting in terms of celebrating moments. Because who's right? I think I'm right. Spain and Saudi Arabia, but the community says Spain and Uruguay. So we'll have to see about that. So next up is France and Senegal. Okay, we're on the same page there. And then J, we got Argentina and Algeria. Okay, we're on the same page there too. I think y'all see how eye to eye with me 50% of the time. That's okay. That's okay. Um, that's okay. That's the value of identifying these moments though, right? Because things that you thought were like, okay, let's just like be serious for a second in terms of like if you're building a community and you're thinking that, oh, yeah, they understand this, they understand that, they agree with me here, they agree with me here, and you're actually probably wrong, right? Because they actually disagree with you here, and they disagree with you here, and they disagree with you here. And you would have never had known that had you not take the time to inquire and engage and then reward people for participating in these moments and sharing that with you. So now I know that they actually think, you know, Uruguay is going to advance and not Saudi Arabia. I don't know how I feel about that. It's like, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's not on me. But that Japan over that Netherlands over Japan though, y'all gonna have to answer that. I'm just joking. Well, anyway, let's keep going. All right. Uh, did we do this one already? Yes. K. We have K. We have interesting one here. Portugal and Jamaica. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. The community believes that Jamaica is going to get into the from the playing round. Jamaica is going to advance in from a playing round, and then they're going to beat. Uh, you know, they're going to advance second out of this Group K, and above Uzbekistan and Colombia. Okay, that's I'm my I know I sound like a hater right now, but I'm actually Jamaican at heart. So my mom is Jamaican. So for me to be making this conversation right now actually seems counterintuitive. But here's the thing: I actually do want that to happen. I do want Jamaica to actually, win. Jamaica just had a terrible time with the hurricane, right? And if you think about how this stuff works, the more you win, the more money your country gets, right? So if Jamaica can advance further, the country gets more money. That money can go towards creating more value in the country, and on the island of Jamaica that it is, and give and hopefully help to go towards repairs and stuff like that, and help better the island. So I can see where my perspective there, though I didn't pick Jamaica to advance, I do appreciate the community saying that. So we'll go ahead and just put this here, and I just highlighted this Jamaica. And in the last group, they think it's going to be England and Croatia. Okay, that's how I have it. All right. Well, this was interesting. I actually did not think for the ones that we were varying on, I didn't think there were going to be any variants. And that's actually good to know, right? You make assumptions, and as you work and you build your community and you identify what you want to do with your audience, you might identify some surprises where you just, like I said earlier, you just weren't right about your communities. Now I have this here. I have this graphic here. I can put it on social media, celebrate that moment, thank everybody for participating. And, now I can even think about how the fact that people think Japan and Netherlands will be switched around, we can create some conversation around that right there to see why people really think that, right? So yeah, this is how we do it, right? This is how we take engagement, take participation, turn it into value for you and your community, right? So thank you guys for tuning in to this first episode of the SuperNova, right? And we're gonna go through more and more episodes here, just taking time to highlight how these analytics can empower and enrich your communities. We'll do different examples, and yeah, we'll have them here on X and YouTube. With that being said, peace.